You're listening to Book Club Babes. Let's get into it. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? What's new and
Oh, I'm good.
exciting?
I am good. I'm so good. I bought some books at the
Because
bookstore.
it was your birthday. It
Yeah,
was
it
our
was a
birthday.
birthday. I was a birthday bitch, and it was
She was a birthday
awesome.
babe bit.
I literally, do you want to know about my birthday? Because I
Yes.
loved it. I made sure to
Yes.
do, I even made a list the day before of
Mm.
like all the things that I
Aw.
wanted to do, but just because I
Aw.
kept forgetting. So
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and then I painted my nails. So that was like
Yeah.
a fun little way to start the
Is,
day.
is that red or orange for your showgirl era?
It's like a
Oh.
ready orange.
Ooh.
You know this. You know,
Mhm.
I would say that it's like a Diet Coke red
Oh,
almost,
okay. Yes. I
right? Like that,
love,
like,
love,
anyway.
love.
I love that you noticed that it's got the orange undertones though, because I like liked that about it. Anyway, so I woke up with paint my nails, and then, well, first of all, I woke up to G kissing my face, which was like, I'm like, it's
Aw,
my birthday, and she's like,
it's my birthday.
I love my mom.
Hmm.
And so then I had planned to go into Arrowhead and go for a hike, and my dad called me and he was like, I'm on my way to come see you. And I was like, I'm gonna go for a hike. And he's like, come with you. So that was really cute and fun.
That's fun.
Right? And then when I got back from the hike, there was McDonald's waiting at my fucking door. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Thank
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I got to eat some delicious lunch. And then I went to the bookstore, and I'll show you the books that I got.
Book
Um,
haul.
just I just got three. I didn't go crazy, but like still,
Book
books are
haul.
expensive. So I got this Butterflies of Ontario, because I like
Ooh.
to have these kinds of books when I go
Mm-hmm.
camping. And
Yep.
then I also like to draw butterflies lately. So there's like a bunch of
Yes. I was just
mhm,
about to say new inspo
new
for
inspo.
your drawing.
Yep, which is cool. And then I got this one because they do like those employee recommendations at our bookstore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the one girl that I really like, she recommended this one.
Gifted and talented. Okay.
So
Okay.
it's a fantasy, but what I
Mhm.
liked was that when she was writing about it, she said that it it's a fantasy that doesn't require much world building or explanation in terms of like their talents, which I was like,
Okay.
okay, I like that. Because like
Okay.
when you look at under the cover, it says like it's talking about how like the one girl recently cured mental illness. Like it's like this like techie,
Okay.
like new age kind of thing.
Okay.
And then someone else was saying that
Mm.
it gave Succession vibes, so it's kind of just like a family, and
Ooh,
yeah, I'm excited to read
okay.
it though. I That kind of sounds
Interesting.
cool. If it's too fantasy, then I'll be bummed, but it kind of sounds cool. And then this one I'm really excited about.
Ooh.
I started reading it already and it's so good. It's called,
Ooh, yeah.
oh, it doesn't want to focus. It's called The Comfort of Crows. And
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful. So there's 52 chapters, one chapter for each week of the year, and
Oh.
she goes through every season. So it's like the first week, January. Like it's very cool.
Oh,
And she's talking
cool.
about like the birds and the wildlife that she sees like in her backyard and like her life or whatever. But each chapter opens up with a little drawing.
Oh, cute.
It's like,
Cute.
yeah,
I can't wait
it's
to see that IRL. I'll be looking at it next time I'm over.
I literally was like, I kind of want to buy all of my like close friends this book, like all of my close like naturey
Uh-huh.
friends, because
Yeah.
she's talking a lot about birds, and I'm like, oh my God, Chantal would love that. Like you love birds.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, really great. And then, but the best part
Tell us the best part. It's the
was
best
that
part.
when I walked up to the cash register to pay, Marty had already called ahead so that he could buy me my
On
books.
me. On me. Oh, that's a
Mhm.
sweet husband. That's a sweet
Yeah.
husband. Good job,
Except it was
Marty.
kind of funny because it was a girl who I don't know, like, working there, like, a new girl,
Right. Yeah.
and, she's like, "Your boyfriend paid for these." And I was like, "My boyfriend?" She's like,
Boyfriend.
"Yeah, Mitch." And I was like, "My husband, Marty?" She's like, "Yes, that's who." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Your boyfriend meant you're like, what?
I literally like, "My boyfriend? Like, do
You
I have
got a
a secret
secret
admirer?"
admirer.
Yeah,
Secret
like,
admirer, Mitch.
I would fucking
Ooh.
cash in on that. Like, I'm not gonna say no if that was an actual thing. A little
Yep.
creepy, but like, books,
Yeah,
you
no
know.
harm, no foul. No harm, no foul.
But yes, no, it turned out that it was actually my husband, Marty, which was just so
Oh,
cute. And I should have
oh.
known because he did text me in the morning being like, "Are you gonna go to the bookstore?" But I just thought
Mm.
maybe he just wants to know like what I'm doing today.
She,
Like,
yeah, like, hey, if you didn't think of this as an idea,
yeah,
like,
yeah, you
why
should
don't you do
go listen.
that? Yeah. Oh.
So that was
Mm,
really cute. And then
nice.
what else did I feel like I did so many good things. Oh, and then I made an apple crisp so that I could have that for dinner. And then we ordered
Yum.
pizza and I put some lactose-free cheese on
Ooh,
it.
and
It was
and
so good, but it gave me a little bit of a tummy ache. So
just a little one though?
yeah, not like usual.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I feel like
Half
I feel
win.
like yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a return on investment kind of thing. Like I would
Yeah.
only do it if I was fine with having a
Mm,
tummy ache. Like I'm not gonna
yeah.
do it when we're camping or something because
No. Yeah, it's not
yeah.
worth it. The risk versus reward ratio
Mhm.
is not
Not
there.
it. Not it. But yeah, so that was my day and it was wonderful. What about
Oh,
you? What
flip. Okay, well, everybody knows now. I've told everybody in my life that cares to know that Project Hail Mary is literally, you have to listen to it though, I would assume, because
did you finish it?
I finished it. I can't wait for the movie to come out. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm,
Okay.
s- I just
Five
have,
stars?
I think 5 stars. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go 5 stars.
Like best book of the year? Best book you've read this year?
Mm,
Top five? Top five, top five?
top five, because I'm like,
Okay.
this is pretty freaking good, Angeline. You got me this. You got me. You got me with
Yes.
this book.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
anyways, I guess a little foreshadowing, but anyways, yeah, no, Project Hail Mary. I would suggest listening
Okay.
because we were chatting with Shauna, one of our
Hmm.
babes, and she was talking about how she's reading it, but like the technical jargon, sometimes she gets like it's a bit dry. But
Right.
when you listen to it, the way that the narrator narrates it, I guess, is so good.
Okay.
And
Just
his
like a
con
good engaging voice.
yes, like his voice is engaging, and I'm not like at first because I was a bit jarred because I'm usually always listening to a female author.
Right. True. Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about a male narrator. But then as soon as he got into it and like you could tell the personality of the main character, I could see in the book it might come off as like arrogant almost,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
it's not arrogance. It's just he's in fact a smart human being,
Ah, okay.
but like cares and is compassionate for humanity.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still listening to Bunny, which is fucked. I don't even know what's going on. So once I'm done that, I'll hop on over to Project Hail Mary.
Yes, I would say I feel like yes. The first little bit you might be like, "Nah, yeah," but
Okay.
once they introduce and you understand why the audio is good,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be hooked.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I trust your judgment in books. We
Yeah,
like the same books. We're like the
I
same
guess.
humans. So,
I guess, but I don't know. Just be, yeah, open to the thought of just because there's space involved, obviously the thread of it is a story of hope. So
right. Okay. I mean, I love space. Why would I not want to
I
read a
don't
book about
know. I
space?
don't know. I just don't want to be like, that book was the best book of my life. And you'd be like, I hated it. It was the worst book. I don't know. But that's okay.
That's literally never happened with us. But it could.
It
And
could.
I'll have to read it. I'll have to listen to it and then we'll see.
And then we'll just have to yap about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Shauna's looking forward to yapping to you about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Shauna,
she
I'm
told
ready
me
to
that
chat.
she was trying to read it fast so that she could talk to you about it,
I'm ready to yap about it whenever you're done. So
which is how
maybe
I
put it up on
felt
audio.
when I finished our book, Sisters in the
Mm-hmm.
Wind, because I
Mm-hmm.
finished it and then I immediately texted Summer because I was like,
Are you
she's
done this?
got to have finished it because I knew
Yeah,
you hadn't. I was like, I need to talk about
surely.
this with someone. She hadn't even started.
Oh no, Summer. What the
So I
heck?
just had to sit in my own knowledge of what had happened.
Yes, and then I was trying to get done. I was so close to being done on Tuesday night, and then I fell asleep in like the
As you
last
do.
2 chapters, and that's when it all falls apart. Anyways,
Everything happens. Yep.
everything happens in true Angeline fashion.
Yes.
Should we talk about this book then, I guess? Because that's all I really have is Project Hail Mary was
Oh,
the
well,
best.
I saw on the TV that Only Murders in the Building has a new season.
Ooh, really? I've got
Am I
something to
making that up?
watch.
Am I making
Or
that
maybe
up?
is it coming out? Is it coming out soon? Or I haven't been on the telly on in a while.
There are 5 seasons.
Oh, there is a new season then, because I'm
Yes,
pretty
yes,
sure
the
it's.
yes. Sorry, the first
Oh,
episode came out on my birthday. So now you have a new season.
yay! Is it only one at a time?
I don't know. I have no
Oh, okay, no,
idea.
I can look that. I'll look that up. You don't have to do that. That's
Oh,
okay.
I'm seeing 2, season 5. Let me see here. Episode 3. It looks like they're at least have so they've got 3 episodes out, and then it looks like it's coming.
See, they did that with Wednesday, and I
Mm,
haven't started it because they did half and half. So I'm like, I want to be able to binge the whole season if I want, but I never would actually sit down and binge a whole. Anyways,
no.
we
You
don't need to talk about me.
you're just weird. You're just
I'm just
weird.
weird. I'm just weird like that. It's okay.
Have you ever sat down and watched a whole season of something?
No.
Highly recommend.
I have definitely done like a docu-series,
Oh, yeah,
obviously,
yeah, which
but
like
like,
sometimes can be a lot, but yeah.
yeah, but not like, yeah, I wouldn't have sat down and watched The Bear in its entirety, like the last season, or like any of my shows, and yeah,
My
in a one
favorite is
sitting.
watching Love is Blind in one sitting. Frick. All right.
Frick. Anyways,
Well,
I guess we
nice
should
chat.
talk.
Good,
Nice
cool,
chat.
cool story, bro. Cool story.
Yeah, cool story. Nice side quest for everybody.
Let's do it.
I asked in the group, and Summer has a really great response to
Tell
our
me.
first half of the book. So obviously, Summer says, not surprising, that she is absolutely loving it. She says she gasped when the scar on John, aka Jamie's
Mm-hmm.
face was mentioned. She immediately texted you, she said. She almost cried when Donis made her appearance. She says that she loves Lucy as a character, but it hurts her heart every time she tries to run, it is sad why she just keeps running. She thinks that the Sterlings are stalking Lucy because she threatened to expose the car games, and that she wants to believe that Hoppy Farm is a safe place, but it can't be. If it
So,
was,
like, interesting
yeah,
observation with the Sterling
yes.
Summer, because I didn't think about
Mm-hmm.
that.
I thought they were done and over
I thought
with
they were
for
done.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
She says that she was flying through the book, but she had to put it down to try to pace herself. She loves Angeline's writing style and her willingness to show her Ojibwe traditions. She says it's rare to read a book that is both educational and entertaining. She can't wait to see how it ends and like come on for book 4, because I'm already like, okay, Angeline,
Give
next.
me,
Come
give me,
on.
give me, give me, give me. Yeah, yeah. But that gives me like and the crowd was chanting more. Like
Yeah.
you gotta just
Yeah.
let her go through her
Yeah.
creative process
Yes.
and not
Absolutely.
force her for more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Take your time. Understandable, but also we're
We
waiting
want
with
it.
bated breath.
We want it. Yes. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Well, yeah. So I don't even know, like, I mean, I guess we ended with someone coming up and trying to get her when she was trying to
Yeah.
escape the hotel,
The
and
one
her
that lied
fucking yeah, and
broke her heart.
her escape mechanism was to just scream into the void that she was the one who bombed the diner
Yeah.
and get arrested.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Oh,
And it's like
okay.
actually kind of smart, like dumb in the way that you're like admitting to an actual crime, but smart in like, I gotta get out of this situation. What do I do?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here somehow. And like, yeah, she does describe her process in that too. She's like, I know this person and I know that they might not have thought like 10 steps ahead. And then as soon as I see that security guard walk out of the bathroom or the room or whatever, she's like, it was me the whole time.
And also
Smart.
like also the idea of how it says like multiple times in the book how like Lucy has been let down so many times that she doesn't trust. So like her first thought is not, oh, I should go to this security
Hmm.
guard for help, because she's like, he
Right.
probably won't believe me. So it had to be something extreme to get her
True.
away from the situation. And that was
Yeah.
extreme, that's for sure.
She's
When I read that, I
extreme.
was like,
Hmm.
oh, fuck.
Right? The other thing is that we left off with the farm being like sounding like a safe haven for her, and it sounds like it was. And when by the time I have this quote, by the time I turned 16, I knew I wanted to remain at the farm. So like she was almost wanting to follow almost in Jennifer's footsteps, I would assume. Like we find out that
Right.
Jennifer was
Yeah.
actually had come to them at 13 pregnant. Was she
Yes.
pregnant? Yeah, she was pregnant. And
I don't, was she pregnant? Oh, yes, yeah, and
oh,
I think that she lost the baby, or didn't something
yes,
happen?
something happened like that. I
I
can't
can't
really fully
remember.
remember. Yeah, but I don't, yeah. Also, how do you feel about like do you think Jennifer like she had to have known, right? Of course, right?
I don't even
Because
like uh, yeah, well, because this goes back like years. It's not just that generation of family. Like this is something that had been going
mm-hmm,
on for a very long time, at least 25 years, because that's how old Alan was, and
mm-hmm.
he was also one of these legal illegal adoptions.
Adoptions, the baby farm, the baby farm.
The baby
Oh.
farm. Yeah.
And that's
So,
also the reason, obviously, I wanted to call her Donis. Lucy found out and found the evidence of said baby farm, and
mhm.
that is why she's being stalked, we find.
Yes, that is what they want from
Yes,
her.
they want that
Yeah.
back. They want
They
that
do.
evidence
They do.
back.
They do. They're like, yeah, you've got literal written proof of all the shit, all
Mhm.
this shady shit we've done. We'd like that back, I think, please.
I think we'll just be taking that now, and I'm gonna bomb the diner so that you know I'm serious.
Yeah, and just a tiny RIP if you were in the way.
Eh,
Like,
yeah. Yeah. Um, but speaking of the baby farm, obviously Lucy is getting into like working there. She's enjoying the hard physical labor like she did
Mhm.
at Mrs. Lonnie's and all of that. And she is getting along with everybody. There's that Emily girl who Diego is in love with, and
Mhm.
he is caring for her. And that is who we also find out who is Lucy's first kiss and first doing it.
Boyd was Lucy's first kiss,
Boyd, sorry, Boyd was his first kiss, but the doing it
but
was.
the doing it was
Mhm,
Diego, because
mhm.
Boyd was just like controlling and weird, and she was like, "Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. Thank you, though."
Yeah, Boyd also like is sketchy getting paid to impregnate women. Mm-hmm.
And that, like, we all read the book, and that's literally why he killed Diego, because Diego had sex with Lucy, and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, I staked my claim for that one. I was gonna be
Yeah,
paid for that one."
I was looking for my $5,000, please and thank you.
So
Oof,
Boyd kills freaking Diego, even
Diego.
though, like, and do you think the Hoppies knew about that?
That I don't know. They seem so like because they didn't talk about frick, there's a lot of girls at that house. The one that Tanya,
Tanya, yeah.
the one that ended up overdosing sadly and dying. Um, she
I
had
don't think
been
she overdosed.
no, I
They
don't
they
think so.
killed her. Yeah.
They say that she
Yeah.
overdosed, but yeah,
Yeah.
they set it up, but they don't tell any of them that until they find
True.
out on
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if, yeah, like
It was sus.
maybe they know. Maybe
Because
they
it was
know.
she was supposed to get like money and an apartment and a car, and but
Mhm.
I guess the adoption takes 6 months, so there was a waiting period before it was finalized when she got all of that stuff, and that's when she just
Mhm.
mysteriously died.
I can put you with that baby with whoever I want, aka
Mhm.
I'll do the same thing to you, Lucy.
Yeah, and fucking nobody's the wiser.
None at all.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
So with Lucy being arrested, essentially Jamie becomes her like her attorney,
Mm,
and like
hmm
that's what he does. But like Donis and Lucy, or Donis and Jamie, essentially become her caretakers and
hmm
trying to help her navigate some sort of lesser sentence or anything to prove that she wasn't actually involved with the bombing at the diner. And that's really cool that Donis like continue in the epilogue was good, continues to like search for answers with that too, and she's like very apt on like getting interviews and like going out and trying to prove the truth.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
loved that, and that
yeah,
somebody like supported and like showed up for her,
yeah,
for
yeah.
Lucy.
Because in Lucy's defense, well, and in other people's defense too, like it doesn't look good because she left Miss Loney's because there was a house fire that she did not set, but it was just how that happened. And then the bombing happened. And then there was also, what was the other
Boyd
fire?
Boyd's fire, the
Oh yeah,
fire.
Boyd's, yes, Boyd's fire. So those are the three things that they were kind of holding against her to keep her in
Mm-hmm.
jail, right? Like you've got a
Mm-hmm.
history of arson.
Mm-hmm.
That was that all?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like so it didn't really look good, even though she wasn't the one who did it. It just
Yeah.
who's gonna believe a foster child?
Yeah. Well, and she's experienced it. Like
Hmm
with that Mrs. Clark who has been in the fucking diary of fucking for years, since the 80s or whatever year that was, 1983, that she
The
was.
social worker, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
So,
in on the baby farm.
hmm hmm
That ain't right.
and that whole, that it's very cool though how the library that they told her, like the
Oh
Mr. and
yes.
Mrs. told her to like revive and do what she will with it, like go ahead and do whatever, essentially ends up giving her the information she needs,
hmm
which
hmm
that is so cool. I loved
hmm
how Angeline did that.
Yeah.
I love how she does
Yes.
her little like wraparounds and like
Yes, it's
connections.
all connected. It's all connected.
Hmm.
But something that I'm confused about is that I know last week I thought that Mr. Sterling had died, like the older one. I swear to God I
Okay.
read that, but like I
Oh,
mustn't have,
right.
obviously, because he comes back.
No.
I must have read that the younger Sterling had died, but I didn't realize that it was like one of those like future, and then you know how her
Right.
timelines were like kind of
Yes.
going, so it must have thrown me off that way
Hmm.
knowing that he was dead and I just assumed it was the older Sterling.
Right.
But now we know that it was Stephen, it was the younger one who
Yeah.
died. And fucking Devry.
Definitely freaking going in there and being like, two wrongs don't make a right. So I better make a wrong right.
Honestly.
Bye.
It's balanced. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
Bye.
balanced,
See
and
ya.
it's an interesting way to think about things, but like
I mean,
he
the
had to
world is
go.
better off without him there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had to go.
That's like one of my favorite things about Angeline and her writing
True.
is how she kills off the shit characters like Call
Yeah.
Me Grant, bye, fucking gross pedophile Steven, bye. Like these people
Hmm.
have got to go.
They can't be here any longer. Absolutely not. I do love how obviously Devery still, after all that time, even though it seemed like she was getting like a little like brainwashy by the hoppies and everything like that, I was like, no, girl, no, don't do it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. But it was interesting to see her still be so connected to Lucy in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. But like she ends up saving her. Like her
Yeah.
character was really
Hmm.
interesting and
Hmm.
complicated because
Yeah.
almost the entire time you don't know whose side she's on, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
definitely.
and
Definitely the
like
last half of the book, I was like, What? You can't be serious, Devery.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I mean, even like in their first foster home at Miss Loney's, and she was like,
mhm,
"Let's run away." Like, I want to run away, but Lucy really
mhm.
didn't want to. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, who does she care about, kind of thing. Like, does she care about Lucy? Like, what kind of
Mhm.
a person is she?
True. Yeah.
But she both brought Lucy back to the farm, or was going to, I guess. I don't think she did in the end. I can't remember.
Well, she had that
Oh, the
Stacy
baby. Yes.
and everybody, like, she kind of gave Stacy that cryptic message, right?
Oh, right. Stacy called
Oh
Lucy,
wait, no, it
right.
what she thought it was, sorry, she thought it was Devery trying to give her a message, but it was Stacy doing stuff for the Sterlings. And then the Mr. and Mrs. took everybody away for the weekend because the Sterlings and them are actually in cahoots. And then Devery was like, something seems off about this, and she snuck
Right.
back.
Right. Right. And then ended up helping or
Hmm.
whatever. But yeah, how interesting. I was very happy that Devery came back. Like when she was like, whatever, I can't remember what his name is, Bruce or something. He's like, meet my new
Yes,
girlfriend,
Bruce.
Elizabeth. I was like, it's freaking Devery. I
It's
knew it. I
Devery.
knew it. I knew
Yes.
it. And I was like, oh my
Yes.
God. Because Lucy was like wishing that she was gonna be there, and it was
Hmm.
just like really cute for her to have her friend back. But then, like you're saying, she was definitely drinking the Kool-Aid, but that also makes sense because she is also like a foster
Yeah.
child, right? So she
Hmm.
would feel like that family is like all like encompassing in how they care for
Hmm.
you. And I feel
Yeah.
like it would be really easy to fall for as someone who never
True.
had that family relationship.
Mm. Yeah, and she also does kind of explain it to like I feel doesn't she talk about how like they'll be set essentially like we just have to, listen to what they say and then we'll get
Mm.
this farm and everything will be okay because we'll have a safe home and all of
Hmm.
this. Yeah. There was also yeah. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
does seem like she doesn't know what was happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think so. I don't
I
think
hope not.
so.
Like, because the Hoppies could have told her something
Mhm.
totally different, and that's why she was trying to get Lucy back. Because it did
Mhm.
end up being her at the casino hotel who was gonna try to take
Mhm.
her back, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Okay, cool. Devery, another plot point. Lucas. What the fuck? Was
Mm.
not expecting that.
Mm.
But it made sense how, like, because Lucy kept referring to like all the mistakes that she had made, and it seemed like she had done something like super her baby.
Oh, Luke. Luke, not
Oh,
Lucas.
it's Luke, not Lucas.
Well, Lucas is technically her brother, Maggie's other son, Lucas and Lola.
Oh, yes, yes,
That's why
yes.
I was like, Lucas, but Luke,
No, no, no,
yes.
Luke. Sorry,
But
Luke.
same diff, same
Yeah,
diff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying, but like that was
Oh,
fucking
yeah, you totally told me that you weren't expecting her to have had a baby.
yeah.
It's essentially what
Yes.
I think you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, because she kept alluding to having done something super bad,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
you're like, what did you do? But then when you find that out, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad thing, but like,
Mm-mm. She thought she was doing the right thing for
fuck. But
her,
like,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
can't trust
yeah.
those hoppies, I guess.
Holy macaroni. But she knew, like, she was already on to them and the baby farm by that point.
Oh
So
yeah,
she was
yeah.
very leery about her
Hmm.
pregnancy and
Hmm. True. And she was trying to do the best, like, I want to interview the people. I want to do, and she was trying her best to control the situation. And she thought she did, but that little 6-month loophole
I don't
really
I don't
came.
think I love how the Sterlings and the Hoppies were like in it together. Like I didn't really understand that, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how how are they connected?
I think through the foster system somehow, but like
Oh, right. And they try yeah, right. It's actually Mrs. Sterling who's actually like really terrible too. Like they're trying to have these children and they're not in good homes because there's not a man and a woman and
right. Oh yeah, super traditional and like super
yeah.
religious.
Yeah. we're doing this for God and they're doing it for money, and that's why they end up
Right.
killing them as well,
Right.
Mr. and Mrs., because they
Right.
RIP too. A
Oh
lot of
yeah, the
people.
Sterlings do kill them.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's think about what if we haven't talked about anything that's important because it starts at the casino. Jamie's her attorney. Oh, she talks with both is it Nancy at the diner?
Yes. Yep.
And Misho Abe. She
Yep.
gets a meeting with both of them, which was
Hmm.
kind of
Hmm.
Nancy ends up giving her some more info about how her mother she
True.
cleaned the house that her dad lived in for school, and it sounds like Maggie and Lucy's dad were actually like in love. Like
Right.
he was
Yeah.
hanging around all the time and
Hmm.
et cetera, et
Hmm.
cetera.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, and she got to hear that, which I think maybe gave her like a bit of a different perspective on her mother because she was so
True.
angry at her, right? But then to
Hmm.
know like, no, they did have a relationship. I'm still
Yeah.
curious as to what happened there with Lucy and Maggie. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it would be, I wonder if we'll get even more like tie-in with all our people in book 4. I don't know. I don't know if
I
it's gonna be a
think
whole new set. I don't know.
I have a feeling about book four. Summer had asked me, she's like, "What do you think is going to be about book four?" I'm just going to make a note here because I think we should talk about that at the end.
Okay.
Um, because we had thrown her and I had thrown around some theories, but yes, book four. And then Misho Abe, how she went and saw him in the hospital because he was sick again, but her
When he
dad.
Oh, I was gonna say when he called her his grandchild.
Oh yeah, that was so
My
cute. And
heart.
she had like never heard that before, so she was like, "Oh my God." No, how her dad arranged for her to get birthday bucks from him
Stop that too. Oh my God. Oh my God. And how he couldn't find her because she like literally just disappeared
on purpose, though,
on
because she
purpose.
was like, "I
Yeah.
got to get out of here." Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh
Frick.
my God. Okay, so yeah, so that happens. I feel like just like so much happens. Donis and Jamie are like together because she broke up with TJ. We already know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff with Donis's dad was never explored.
True, though Lucy told Jamie, like, I'm putting you on blast. You need to tell that woman or she's gonna be pissed if she finds
Yeah.
out. And that
But
shit
unfortunately, he
expires.
dies. It's
Oh,
not funny. I'm just feeling awkward. That's not funny.
oh, poor Jamie. Oh my gosh. But like,
Oh,
Angela, I might do that to us.
I
Why
know.
can't
Like, why
Donis have a
did
happy ending?
why did Jamie have to die?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't. It makes sense. Like he would like self-sacrifice and like save
Of
someone
course.
else, and
Of
like
course he would.
it all makes sense. But it's also like,
But like
why?
also Devery dies too, so like
Yeah, yeah,
that could have been our death.
yeah.
Our
True,
sad death.
true.
Our
Or
sad
like,
death.
someone else could have like one of the freaking. I don't know. Yeah, they both. It was so much with Jamie. It was too much.
It was a lot because we've been with him through a lot too, obviously in book 1, and this book is like him coming back around and explaining the
His
important work that
side.
he's
Yeah,
doing now and his
yeah,
side and how he saw his mom and how he saw his life play out and yeah, yeah.
yeah. That was really sad. So like, essentially, fucking at the end. They get Lucy back to the farm.
Hmm.
Stacy has Luke, her baby.
Hmm.
They somehow ended up adopting him, the Sterlings.
Yeah, yes, because they thought that when Devery killed
Stephen.
Stephen, yeah, shitty Stephen, that it was her. They thought it was
Right.
her because she's like, I looked into your record. I know what you're
Right.
all about. And she's
Right.
like, how do you know my shit? Like, don't look at my shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Sketchy. So then,
Mm.
so then Lucas and or Luke, sorry, and Stacy are in a barn that then
Hmm.
explodes. So
Hmm.
obviously, Mr. Sterling was the one who created the bomb for the diner.
Yep.
fucking Mrs. Sterling dies, right? In there?
Mhm.
Bye.
They both do. See ya.
Well, no, because Mr. Sterling is the one that shot Jamie because he was trying to shoot.
Yes, but I think in the end, don't they both? Doesn't he die too?
Yeah, because
Mr.
Jamie
Sterling?
shoots him too. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, not in the
Yeah.
barn fire.
Oh, sorry.
Jamie shoots him before he ends up. They shot each other at the same time. Ooh, it was like a standoff. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then
A
at least,
duel.
yeah. Honestly, it would have been really shitty if he had lived and Jamie had died. So at least they both died. You're right. You're
True. Yeah, and then the Hoppies were also in the barn.
right. Being like tied up or whatever.
Yes.
So RIP.
Yeah. Rip them. Yeah.
Mhm,
So then there
mhm.
was the whole, like, obviously Donna's trying to save her fucking son and her
Oh
friends
yeah.
and Stacy and like her new chosen family with Jamie, who she called her
Donis.
brother. Like, ugh, ugh.
Donis working on Luke and being like,
Mhm.
give me an update. Like, tell me how
Yeah.
he's doing. I didn't really cry when Jamie got shot, but like I cried then because you can just like it's like she's so
Mhm.
frantic. Like, just tell
Mhm.
me. And Lucy's like, I can't tell you this. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's so heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
So heartbreaking.
she's wrenching on our heartstrings.
Yeah.
Angeline is.
Yeah. And then, well, I guess now we can talk about the ending too, like the actual
True.
ending,
Right.
which is that Lucy, oh my God, Lucy goes to an name, what's it called?
Oh,
A name ceremony?
yeah, like, was it, one second, let me go down to the end here of my notes. Was it a spirit? Because she gets the um Newton. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but she gets the name Raven Air. Like,
Raven
yes,
Air woman, just like Jamie.
yeah, Jamie,
So
just
like
like
maybe she's gonna
Jamie.
carry on his legacy. Like, is this girl gonna go be a lawyer and fucking fuck up Iqua? Or like not fuck it up, I guess like
But like,
yeah, fuck
like,
things
knock
up.
on
Yeah.
doors, like,
Yes. Yes.
this
Is
needs
she
to
gonna
be
be?
followed. This is
Hmm.
important.
Like, what's Lucy gonna do now?
Hmm. That was so cool. And I picked up on this too, because she brings Mrs. Loney and Misho Abe, and it sounds like Misho Abe and them are like in love. They're getting to know each other. And then obviously she brings Luke. And they go over on the ferry and she offers the sema like Donis does every time, and it's like it's her first time crossing, so she wouldn't know that Donis does that. Like, I just, oh God, I loved that part so
I know.
much.
I know.
Oh, it was
I
so good.
know. I know. I know. And then after the or for the naming ceremony, she decided that it was a good time to meet Maggie and her siblings, so they come
Hmm.
as well. And
Hmm.
that's when I loved this part too. That's when she learned that her dad's watch that she'd been wearing all these years was actually a gift from Maggie. So her dad had been wearing this gift from, like, I think it goes deeper than what he let on. Like, I think something must have happened. Because you don't just wear a
Yeah.
watch that someone you
No.
hate gave you for
No,
fucking
absolutely
decades.
not.
You don't do that.
Absolutely not. No, 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 no. Yeah, I would love to know what actually transpired between them, and maybe we will find out. But like, yeah, 'cause you make a good point. You wouldn't.
Like,
You wouldn't do that.
no, it just seems weird. And even how he said to Lucy,
And how
which
Nancy talked about him.
yes, and how
Them.
Nancy talked to him. But he said to her once about her mother, some women are just not meant to be mothers or whatever. And then
Right.
she had that like replaying in her head when she was pregnant and like trying to figure out what to do.
Hmm.
And it's like, I think the purpose of him having said that was for her to be reflecting on it and like not sure what she should do. But I don't think that he meant it. I think it was his way of just like shutting it down, like he didn't want to
Right.
talk about it.
Right.
Because
Didn't want
it's
to
like,
bring up the past and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like I just want to have like more
Mm.
um like Maggie needs someone in her corner because it's not always that simple, right?
Book 4.
Book
Maggie?
four. Maggie? That's not what I'm thinking
Oh, okay.
because which we already fucking knew this. And as when Jamie died, I'm like, Angeline, you wrote a first book. And at the end of
Mm-hmm.
that first book, Donis had a child.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well,
Now
at
she
the end of this book,
this book.
Donis is pregnant.
Donis is pregnant with Jamie's baby.
It's really cute.
It is so cute. Oh my gosh.
So that's what I think the next book is going to be about.
Oh, Donis and her baby.
And then
Okay.
literally all of the characters can be in it again.
True. True. Because yeah, at the end, Lucy is taken to Donis's property that she
Hmm.
just
Hmm.
purchased.
Hmm.
And she's telling Lucy all of the grand ideas she wants to do with this place. And she's like, there's always a room for you. And she's like, actually, I can't because I'm trying to give stability to these two children in my life. And I'm going to be a really good mom. And she's like, seems like she's not really interested in coming back much. And she like actually puts out a good boundary being like, you guys
Yeah.
can come and visit me.
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
two kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Which like makes sense. And
Mhm.
that's oh right, because she's got Stacy too. I was like, who are
She's
the two
trying to help
kids?
Stacy too,
Oh
because
yeah.
yeah, she's now, well, she's living with an aunt, but she's trying to because Stacy was growing up with Luke for that year,
Hmm. Hmm.
she has already built a connection with him as
Yeah.
a sibling.
Yep. Yep. And I think that the property is the property from Firekeeper's daughter,
You know what? Yeah. Yeah,
where
absolutely.
Donna's bought and she's gonna
Mm-hmm.
build.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
just love that it all comes together. But
me
like
too.
each book could be a standalone. Like you could
Oh,
have read this
absolutely.
without
Yeah.
having known in the past, but
Hmm.
and I
Absolutely.
love like Summer and I were talking about how like Angeline just kills it with a strong female main character, and like
Hmm.
obviously that will be a theme in the next book because it would be really well, I guess she
Weird if
could
it,
switch it up.
I guess,
But
but
I
yeah.
feel like yeah, I feel like it's this kind of there's like a
Hmm.
flow going on.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think that it's gonna be
Hmm.
well, I'm trying to remember. Let me see what Summer said. Who she thought. Oh, she said that she's hoping for a Granny June prequel that covers residential schools, which
Also, yeah,
would be good.
because she gets to meet
Um,
Granny June too. She
yeah,
gets to meet her Granny June.
yeah. Summer is saying that the new book might be called Women of the Waves because she always ties in the element
Okay.
and then a
Yeah.
female adjective.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. She was saying that Donis took the time to explain Granny June's past to Lucy and it felt like an Easter egg. So yeah, but then I thought about
Okay.
it and was like, I don't know, I think it just makes a lot of sense for Donis to have a daughter and for that to be the
Or
end, the
maybe,
next book.
or maybe book number 5 is like a prequel to the whole series with Granny June.
Oh, true. Yeah, like there are so many characters that everybody fucking
There's some,
loves. She
yes,
could write
this
the
is true.
background for all of them and
Absolutely.
everyone would be happy. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
now I even want to know about Abe. Like, give me
I
Abe's
know. I'm like, I just want to know, her Abe and Mrs. Lonnie gonna live happily ever after? Like,
yeah, and can we have that book, please? Like,
also that one too, yeah. And then also obviously our girl Perry and Pauline
true
were
favorite.
introduced in there in the epilogue too, and they were taking Luke under their wing right away, and it was just good. It was
Yeah.
just a good book.
Yeah. I have a favorite quote from the second half.
Mhm.
And it was brought up quite a bit, and it like almost makes me want to get a tattoo. But the quote is Donis is saying this to Lucy. She says, I'm not perfect. I'm as flawed as anyone, but I learned a long time ago that we can love imperfect people, and that includes ourselves. And I'm like, you can love imperfect
Dogs.
people. Like it is that because
Mhm.
it is very complicated to love someone
Mhm.
imperfect, especially when it goes as far as like addiction or just just a shitty person that is your family. Like it's hard.
Mhm.
You're in a
Mhm.
shitty situation, and so you can love imperfect people, and that includes ourselves. Like that's just so perfect. I just loved it.
Oh, so good. So many good tidbits. Also, the fact that John, aka Jamie, um, left his whole life insurance to like everything to Lucy after the first time they met. Like,
He's so cute. He just
So
knew.
amazing.
He just
And then
knew.
like had that woman arranged to drop off more like information about the Indian Child Care Act. Like that was cool too, like to keep her
Mhm.
like interested in this. And yeah, I hope that she does go and fuck shit up. Like there's
Well,
so many
because she's,
good things.
we can do the math. Is she 18 now? She's 18. So
Yes. Yeah.
Angeline seems to do like 10 or 5, right? Because we
Hmm.
went Firekeeper's Daughter and then 10 years after that. And then this
Yeah.
book went
Right.
back 5. So
Mhm.
if we go 10 years in the future from this book, that would be 5
True.
in the future from the last one, which this is working, this is working. And
Mhm.
Lucy would be, well, no, that wouldn't work because Lucy would be 28 and Donis's child would only be 5. So you'd have to go maybe like 25 years into the future, and then Donis's child would be 25. I'm
Right.
trying to think if Donis's child is going to be the main character. They're usually around like
Oh,
18,
yeah,
right? Or
18
like
or so, yeah.
16 was Perry or whatever.
Right.
So that
Right.
doesn't necessarily make sense.
Hmm. Hmm. And do you think Donis is gonna have a baby girl or a baby boy?
Yes. I think
A
Don's
baby
gonna have a baby
girl?
girl. Well, actually, I can't remember. Did it say in Firekeeper's Daughter?
I thought that in Warrior Girl Unearthed, because she would have the baby in Warrior Girl Unearthed.
True. Right? Did we see her a lot in Warrior Girl Unearthed?
Not a lot, no.
No.
Very, very minimal. Very,
Yeah.
very
Yeah, yeah,
minimal.
yeah.
And at the end, they're at the end and they're overlooking something, right?
At the
I
end of
feel
Firekeeper's
like
Daughter?
no, at the end of Warrior Girl Unearthed, they're overlooking
I can't remember.
frick.
Oh, okay. I'm looking it up now. At the end of Firekeeper's Daughter, Donis has a dream about a little boy that looks like her grandpa, but also
Okay.
Jamie. So
Okay.
maybe you're
Okay,
right.
maybe
You're not
that's where the
wrong.
boy is
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh,
Mm. But yeah, speaking of when you said your grand or her dad or grandpa or whatever, what's the news that Jamie has on Levi?
I mean, we'll never know now unless Lucy figures it out.
Or if Donis finds the file?
Yeah, Donis could also find the file, which would suck. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Oh,
I like that it was tied up, but then I also like that there are these loose ends.
yes, me too. Yes, because I can't wait to see what Angeline writes
I
next.
know. She's so good. She's so
So
good at
good.
like figuring it all out.
Yes. Oh,
Was there something else that I was gonna say? Property, book 4. No, I think I'm good.
yeah. All right.
You? You got anything else
Well,
to say?
I don't have anything else to add, but I would love to know what you rated it.
Oh, sorry. I do have one thing that I wanted
Oh,
to
yeah,
mention
yeah,
that
yeah,
was just
yeah.
crazy and was a bit of a loose thread. The hammock grove as a potential cemetery.
True, true.
I would like to know some
Interesting.
more information about that. Like, do they start
Mm-hmm.
digging and find a bunch of bodies or what? Like, I'm glad
Right.
that the Hoppies got like what they came,
What they deserved, yeah.
yeah, what they deserve for sure. But I'm curious about the weird hammock grove. What would I
True,
rate it?
true.
5 stars, obviously. 5 stars. What about you?
Obviously 5 star. Obviously 5 stars. I don't know. You could have asked me that at the beginning before I
And you
even
would have said
started
5 stars.
reading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Five
Yeah.
stars.
This book is like twofold for me. It was both amazing, but it also got me out of my reading rut, which was like really nice.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was so good. And it kept me just, especially that second half, just I was like, I wish I didn't need to sleep, but
I
yeah.
know. I know. Well, I pretty much just like read it all in one
Fuck yeah.
because I had a
Fuck
little
yeah.
chunk of time off, so I just
Fuck yeah.
yeah. I feel like
Well,
we don't really need to talk about any of the stuff. It was just great. Great
no,
book.
yeah, it was a great book. I'm sure we'll be interviewing Angeline now that we've read it so that we can be like, yes, I did want to throw the book when Jamie died, and I'm pretty sure that's what your publicist was talking about.
Really? You don't
Um,
think it's when Lucy was pregnant?
oh, okay, maybe.
I
I
feel like there
thought,
are like a few spots where you could have thrown the
I
fucking book.
guess, true, true, true. I was immediately just went going to like Jamie because he's been with us since the beginning. So I was like, we're attached to him in a way.
Yeah,
But
I guess so. But I did not expect Lucy to be pregnant,
true.
like, so
Yep.
far into the book, and for even her like suspecting that it's a baby farm, and then for her to be pregnant, I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
what's going to happen? What is
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah. And then it being essentially, sorry, I'm going back into it, being confirmed by Mrs. Reaction. Like, eek,
Just like, oh, this is great.
this is great after not like talking to her because she burned down Boyd's fucking room.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yikes. Yikes.
Well, she
So,
didn't
oh my
actually.
God.
She didn't burn it down. She thinks
Just
she
didn't
did.
prevent she just didn't prevent a fire, which is
She just
not the same thing.
exactly not the same thing at all.
I do
Um,
think that we should maybe touch on the author's note a little bit,
yes. Yep, absolutely. That
because
is
I
a good
think
point.
she really summarized what the message of the book was, which is
Absolutely.
um the work that Iqua is doing.
Yes. Yes.
So I highlighted a few quotes from that.
Yeah. Even just the like way it starts, an Indian tribe cannot survive without future generations. Therefore, Indian children are the tribe's most precious resource.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. I love it. And then it says she goes on to say, I wrote Sisters in the Wind because the Indian Child Welfare Act, or ICWA, is under attack. And, spoiler alert, the battle has nothing to do with the best interests of Indian
Hmm.
children. And I was
Never
like,
does.
tell me more, Angeline. And she was like, no worries. I got that, because she says, so why seek to overturn a law that has been effective in keeping Indian children connected to their families and communities? The end game has always been power, which makes fucking sense,
Power and money.
even though it
Yep.
shouldn't. She says those opposed to ICWA have deep pockets and a singular mission to control precious resources, which is also
Hmm.
true. The land that they are on is typically very well taken care of and
Yes.
loved, and still
Hmm.
has natural resources on it
Hmm.
that people want. And then she finishes up her author note with, it was never about the children, which I found was so effective. Like,
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
oh.
Yep.
It's just like, it's just heartbreaking and incredibly sad. But the more you know, the better you can do. So
Absolutely.
thank you, Angeline, for the
Thank
power
you.
and the knowledge.
Hmm.
And I mean, I can't go and fix this myself, but I can certainly try to advocate for it. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank
I
you for
now I
writing
know.
an amazing book and
Mm.
shedding a light on things that most people probably don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when you know better, you do better. So now it's our turn for all of us to go and do better.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're going to
Well,
go and do better.
yeah, I'm gonna do better. I don't know what we're reading for the second half of the month. So
Stay tuned. We're going to probably try to interview Angeline, but also I am going across the country. So,
oh yeah, so let's just not do another book for the rest of the month. And then we'll do
yeah,
2 books in October.
I
Like we'll go
figured
back
if
in October.
we could try to connect with Angeline at some point at the end of September and then we'll be back in October,
Yeah,
maybe?
that sounds good to me. Let's
Yeah.
let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So send us
You
your
were,
October book recommendations. Let's do something
yes.
spooky. Let's do a thriller.
We need some spooky thrillers, I think. Absolutely. I've been
Yeah,
missing
yeah,
those and we're
yeah.
in the season. So give
Yeah.
us your book recos for October. I'll be traveling in the rest of September. We're going to try and ask some questions for Angeline and try to get an
Yes.
interview there.
Yes.
And see you soon. Follow us
See you
on
in
socials.
October.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, do all the, content creator things, do the worm, do the wave. Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening. Please join us over at the Book Club Babes Facebook group for book discussions and to make your book recommendations, or on Instagram at bookclubbabes.pod. If you'd like to reach out to us directly, you can email us at bookclubbabes.pod@gmail.com or contact us on our website at bookclubbabes.ca. If you love the Book Club Babes podcast, please tell a friend about us. And until next time, bye!